Good morning.
Morning.
This is Sue, Epic Mom Sue, and we are at the Massasauga. We're at the access. It's super busy here. It is about 11 o'clock in the morning. It is September 30th, the day of reconciliation. We're both wearing our orange, and we're heading over to Conger Lake, where I did my very first solo canoe trip, or actually solo backcountry trip. It was by kayak, but we're in a bit of a rush. We're going to get on the water, and then we'll make some videos later. Really busy. Bye. Hi, Chico, buddy. All right, it's 20 after 11. Actually, I didn't know what time it was there, I guess. We're on the water. We're heading to the portage. We've got a, I don't know, I'll just call it a 500. It's 400 and something meter portage in the Conjure. So off we go. Oh, it is absolutely gorgeous out here today. Started off this morning with 0 degrees, and we're supposed to get up to 16. That is the high for pretty much the whole weekend. Really cool temperatures at night. Saturday night, we're down to 0 degrees. That's not feels like zero, that's 0. But this is canoe tripping in the fall. So we are just heading over one lake from the access into Conjure. Portage is right in front of the boat, and I believe it's a 400 and something meter. I'm just going to call it a 500 for now. And my very first solo backcountry camping trip was done here on this campsite that we're heading to 7 years ago, September. So trip was a bit of a last minute plan. I've been trying to plan a trip with Sue for a very long time, and things just finally worked out for this weekend. We just wanted to find something quick and easy, and not too much driving. This access is actually only 20 minutes from my house. So we just got the small portage. There are 4 campsites on Conger Lake, and we are camping on one of them. I checked last night, and 3 of the 4 campsites are booked. So yeah, very warm with the sun actually, and I'm kind of regretting that I didn't bring my bathing suit right now. We're all out of breath. We haven't done anything yet.
I'm hot.
I got one too. It's hot. We're both regretting not bringing our bathing suits, but we still might go swimming, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, as you can see, we have our packs first. Sue, you want to turn around? What do you got there? Eureka?
Yep.
And some other thing on the top, because she's a beast. She's got to carry all the things.
My tent in it.
And we just left our other bags. I have the small backpack with the bear vault, and Sue has a small backpack with her bear vault. I love that you have a bear vault. And we're gonna go back and get those with the canoe. So no rush today. We're just taking our time, and we'll see you in a bit. Sue is using the CamperChristina method to pick up the boat. I didn't invent it. I just copied it from someone else, but not a lot of people do that. But I find it's super easy. Now Sue told me she carries her paddle on her shoulder when she portages. Oh, I can see how that works now.
All right.
Come on. All right, I better get my boat. Hello. I forgot my stick. And this is sucky muck, so I have my walkers, my ski poles. There we go. Still stuck. Okay, we're free. All right, you're in the canoe. Just finished the portage. It was easy peasy. A little bit uphill, but other than that, Sue and I actually walked beside each other when we had the packs on, because it's a really nice wide path. The sun is shining. It's absolutely gorgeous out. It's really weird though. It's fall and the air is cold, but the sun is hot. So like I can touch my arm and my arm is freezing to touch it, but I'm also sweating and I'm burning hot. So welcome to fall. Supposed to get down to about 4 degrees tonight and 0 tomorrow. So not looking forward to that, but we have all day to process some wood. We've got lots of delicious food, and I'm looking forward to the weekend, having a good time with my friend Sue. Well, Sue and I have just been dawdling along. I haven't even really looked at the map. I have a map, it's in the car. I have one on my phone I can see, but we've just come up to, I think, where the campsite is. It looks completely different than when I was here 7 years ago. Like, unbelievably, like, changed. Like, I don't even recognize it. Hopefully it's still nice. I can see that the rock sticking out in the water there. I have a picture of myself. I'll insert it here if I can find it, of me sitting reading the Ontario Parks newspaper out on that rock, and it's just a sliver. So the water has definitely risen in the last 7 years. There was way more rock face here, but it'll be like a whole new experience. Part of why I really like this campsite is because there is a bay right around the corner here, and I was hoping to see wildlife and stuff, and also I had a gorgeous sunset here, so let's go check it out. So just to show you here, we just did a little paddle around just to check out the bay, looking for some places with color to take some pictures at some point. As I mentioned earlier, I was sitting on this rock reading a newspaper, and I was out here, probably a good at least 4 feet wide. So all this is now underwater. So the water has risen quite a bit. Anyways, we're gonna go up and check out the campsite now. We're just kind of dawdling around. Well, it's 10 after 1. We haven't done much. We did get a little bit of wood. There is some wood here, but it's like about 2 kilometers in the back of the campsite. We unpacked the boats and we looked around, and we haven't really done much otherwise. We decided to have lunch first because it's after 1 and we're both hungry. I have a beautiful fresh bun with mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, old cheddar, and turkey. And what you got?
Not
Something
that.
green. Not that.
Some food.
Some food?
It's my traditional peanut butter and banana on a wrap.
Oh, that
Except I
looks
didn't have
good.
any plain wraps, and it's a spinach wrap, so it's quite the interesting taste.
Does it taste weird?
Different with a spinach wrap, but whatever. I'm hungry. It's camping.
Cheers. See you later. Hi. Oh, it's 3:30. I don't know where the time has gone. Like,
Because it's so much fun with Christina.
yay! We just did a little photo shoot. I got the camera all set up on this tree stump and a log and a grill, and just worked out perfectly that you can see the tents and all of our stuff, our fantastic bear vaults, and everything's like kind of matchy-matchy. It's pretty cool. We've set up everything. Oh, we're matchy-matchy.
Yep.
This girl
Got my-
shows up at my house this morning. Look at her. We
Just
just
like this.
we didn't call each other or anything. Well, it's Orange Shirt Day or Truth and
Yes.
Reconciliation Day, and I wear this all year round because, you know, I think that it shouldn't just be one day. But yeah, we're both matchy-matchy. He's even got my headliner on.
Looks like we have the same
And
pants.
Keens, we have the same Keens, different colors. We don't have the same pants on.
But they look almost.
Same bear vaults. Both have Nalgene's. She's got a smallmouth bottle. I don't know who would want to drink out of those, but
Because
whatever.
I spill everywhere.
And yeah, so, and I actually have the same marmot tent. If you can see it back there. Not today, but I have that tent as well. It's a tungsten, which is a great tent. And I got my Eureka Midori. That's it. We finally just finished setting everything up. We've been taking super long, just chit-chatting and looking at each other's gear. She's got a sleeping mat that you pump up with your hands so you don't have to blow it, which I like.
I watched her almost pass out trying to do hers. No.
Yeah, I don't like this. Is my least favorite camp chore. Anyways, I don't know what we're gonna do next. We're probably gonna go look for some firewood. Won't be very exciting, but we've got to get a lot of wood because it's gonna be cold tonight and it's gonna be cold tomorrow.
Yes.
And that's about it. So it's a beautiful fall day, and we're gonna go do some stuff, and we'll see you later. Bye. Well, you guys have probably seen my lark in my videos. I love this thing. It has a UV filter inside of it. I cannot open it with one hand, but that's fine. And you double click the top. My lovely assistant will show you. So it's got a UV light in there, and you close it up there, and it's almost like a mouse. It's got a click, double click it, and then it runs a cycle, and it's fantastic. Now Lark sent me a replacement cap for this, but I found out that I don't need to change it for something like 10,000 clicks, which I don't think I'm anywhere near, but I didn't know. I was afraid it was going to go out while I was out on a trip, so good to know. And then they offered to send me this new bottle, which is quite lovely. But this one, my assistant will open it for me. Thank you. Has a filter inside. It has a bean or two, which I love because mine doesn't. And there's a filter right inside. So it's kind of like similar to a bee free or something like that. You go scoop the water up in the lake, you put it in the bottle, you close the lid, and then you suck out of the straw. All right, so Sue is gonna try out this bottle this weekend. I'm curious to see how it is because I have a Catadine one that's somewhat similar, and I find it very, very hard to suck up the water. It's like very hard to suck it up. And Sue just mentioned,
I have the Life straw, just the straw one, emergency one, same thing, and I find it very difficult to get the initial water when you're trying to suck it through it. Yes.
to get it flowing.
Yes, and then once it flows is okay.
Yeah, so we'll get back to you later on that, and we're gonna go get some firewood.
It's not coming. Got it.
I don't think you have to turn it because it's the water's at the bottom.
Got it now. Whew.
Okay.
I don't feel well. No.
Well,
It's a little tough, but works.
Okay. Rest in peace, Mrs. Chipmunk. Hope that's not, yeah, it's interesting. Never seen that before. We're gonna go out in the canoes for a bit. If you haven't noticed yet, I have my green ProLite 14.6 H2O canoe here because the yellow one has been returned to Jeff to be repaired. And if you don't know why, you need to check out my last video, my Labor Day trip in Temagami, and you will find out about all of what happened there in that video. I kind of messed up with the campsite. There's no sun on the campsite. We get sunrise, and we'll be able to see sunset over in this corner because the campsite's right there, and there's like a point. I know I can see sunset over here, but and we'll see sunrise, but we don't get the afternoon sun. About 1 o'clock is when we started losing it. We were eating lunch, so we decided just to come out in the canoes and sit here in the little bay next to the campsite and just sit here in the sunshine and be warm. And we're gonna look for some herons. There's a big heron that flew over a little while ago, so I'm just gonna sit here and be real quiet, see if we can maybe see some wildlife or something. Seeing that little minx this morning was cool, but I'd love to see something else. Gorgeous, gorgeous day here on Conger Lake. So we're back at camp because it's like 5:30 and we're hungry and want dinner. Sue said she was bringing chicken, lemon pepper chicken, but it's lemon pepper chicken schnitzel. How cool is that?
Yes.
I had no idea, and look at them.
Surprise.
$16.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm
I must
nothing
be
but
worth
the
it.
best for you.
And where did you say you got it? At your daughter's farm?
My daughter works at the farm, yes, because I live in the country.
Nicholin Farms.
It's not our farm. She works for them. Yes.
Okay. So we got a fire going. Actually, Sue got a fire going. And we're going to get this going. It's Sue's dinner. So, and apparently Sue doesn't cook very often on trips. I just found out. So this should be interesting. And you're making some kind of sidekick something.
I am.
Yeah.
I have to get going, I guess, on this with my lovely hands.
I'm going to set up the stove for you, and then
Nice.
you can take it from there.
Nice.
And I'll just film you. Oh. Those look so good. All right, those are heating up. says to cook them, they're not fully cooked, so apparently they're partially cooked. And it says to cook them for 35 to 40 minutes. Was that it?
Yes.
In the oven, right?
Yes.
Over here, got all kinds of stuff going on. We have the luxury of a picnic table, which is amazing. So Sue has cut up a bunch of cherry tomatoes. There's creamy garlic raffaello, which I like. And what is in that paper? I have a feeling I know. Bacon. Bacon! So you're gonna put bacon and tomato in here?
I am.
Oh, that sounds good. And what about cheese?
Sure.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I have some cheese. I have that old cheddar that I brought. Make it crumble a little bit on top. And there's some butter in here. And the water is boiling, so gotta go.
What are you doing, Christina?
Nothing.
Oh, you're having some Gatorade.
Yes, I'm parched.
That's very good.
I got a little bit of coconut rum. I brought just a teeny tiny bit. And I have some berry meal.
Christina, is the cheese talking?
What's happening? Or every time I turn around, you're filming me. What is happening? Why are you so close?
I think he wants
Cheese.
She wants cheese.
So one of our clients left for the season, and they brought a whole bunch of food that they were going to get rid of because they live in the States. And they brought me this old cheddar, and it's Gustav, I think it's called. It's so good. Old cheddar is one of the few things I can eat when I'm having colitis issues, which I am right now. And it's so good. Look at this. I'm so impressed with you. I have to say, I've never had schnitzel on a trip. I don't eat schnitzel often, but it is German. I think technically it's Austrian.
Oh.
Or German,
I thought it was
but
German.
my mom loves schnitzel. I like schnitzel too, but I never eat it. I just don't. I love having food in the backcountry that I've never had before. So you hit a home run with that one. And it was a surprise, and you kept it a secret somehow, which is impressive because I'm like, what are you bringing? But you just said chicken, so. Here are the sidekicks. They are doing very well. Just put a little bit of cheese in it to melt it into the sauce. And it is actually starting to thicken, so we're going to take it off shortly. And we'll just put the lid on it and wait. Just a little bit of bacon. How many pieces is that?
Just 4 giant ones from the farm.
Oh my gosh.
From the farm.
And from the farm. Yeah.
Here they come.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Look at this. Look at this
They know when to
sidekicks
sell.
meal, guys. Where did you learn how to do this, Sue? I'm sure it was way before me, right?
It was, but you gave me the idea for sidekicks for trips.
Yes, that's good.
They are really good.
Okay, we're gonna shut this down and impatiently wait for the chicken to finish cooking. And then we're gonna have a really good meal. What's happening? Beaver. Where did I? Oh, frick. I think we're gonna get a tail
I'm
slap.
thinking that.
I have a feeling.
When he sees us.
Hi, buddy. There it goes.
Oh. It's a nice quiet dive.
Wow.
That's unusual.
Yeah, I always get a tail slap. I'm actually I quite enjoy them.
Oh, that's a big girl or guy.
Oh, I see the head popping up. Hold on. Saw a couple rings. I guess that's it for now. Oh, there he is. Or she, I guess. I don't know how to tell. Just starting to get mirror here. And it's beautiful. Really, really pretty. Hello. Thank you. That was a good sized beaver. Sue is tending to the chicken. Just making sure we don't get any salmonella poisoning. And our neighbors are amazing. We haven't heard a peep from them, which is fantastic. The sun is starting to go down. You can see it back there. Actually, Sue, if you stand up straight, go just a little bit that way. No, a little bit. Halfway where you were. Right there. Now go like this. Put your hands up like you're holding a ball up in the air over your head. Perfect. Hold on, I gotta take a picture. Okay, this picnic table is like really scary. You're not used to having it, and all of a sudden you have one and you like, you okay there, Stumbly? You haven't even had any drinks. What is going on?
It's a little uneven.
What's happening? Are we done?
Yes.
Let's take a peek. Ooh, we lost some skin there. We're gonna have to peel
Oh,
it off the
scraping
foil.
some off, yes. Saddy.
Okay. You're done. All right, our dinner is ready. Doesn't it look good? We lost a bit of the coating, but oh well. I just brought some super thin paper plates just to use as liners. I can just throw it in the fire and not have to worry too much about dishes. But I only had 2 left, so that's it for the weekend. But nice little treat not to have to worry about that. And I'm gonna eat, so I'll see you later. The sun is just starting to go down and it looks beautiful. Well, it is 7:15. The sun is already down. It went down over there. But I came to get some water, and it's beautiful over here. I'm gonna walk through the path here and see if I can get a better view from somewhere on that side. I just walked through the trail and came over to the other side of the campsite. And this is what the sky looks like. It's beautiful. A little bit better close up. It's gorgeous. Always tie up the canoe.
Terry is talking.
What do we have here?
Chocolate covered double stuffed Oreos.
What?
For you.
Oh my gosh.
Dessert.
I never even heard of such a
I
thing.
know.
All right, let's try it.
Cheers.
Oh. Goodbye. And big thanks to CH for carving their initials in the table. Real classy. I hear fireworks.
Get out.
We just had a beaver slap its tail right in front of the campsite, and
Owl.
we heard an owl a few times.
I don't know. That's really
That was a screecher, like one of those.
It's a busy beaver.
It's a very noisy beaver, if that's a beaver.
Very busy.
Beavers usually don't make that much noise.
Oh, he must be busy. Getting ready for winter.
So it's about 9 o'clock, and we're just sitting here.
How many degrees? 8 degrees?
8, 7, I think now. It's on the table. Well, here, measure my temperature. My
7.
hand's pretty good. I put on my Patagonia. I have on my Patagonia, my flannel, my merino base layer, and a tank top. You?
I have a t-shirt, a long sleeve, and my top jacket.
Yeah. These are gonna go, so these are really thin. I got my tights here. My sleeping tights. They're like fleece tights.
Nice.
And I'm looking forward to putting those on. And the next comes the hot water bottle. There's water on the fire. And next
Hot
goes
Pockets?
the sleeping bag.
We got the...
I don't know if I'll use the hot pockets. I got the hot water bottle. We'll see. It's only gonna get down to 0. It's not that bad.
It's fine.
I got my toque going already, so
I'll go find mine.
that's about it. See you later.
Bye. Holy, but get your life.
It's about 10:15. We're both pretty tired. Just sitting here beside this nice warm fire and don't want to leave. It's pretty chilly. It is now 5 degrees, and it's nice by the fire, but I'm going to get my nice pot of hot water into my hot water bottle, and we're gonna let this die out, and then we're gonna head to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Apparently Freddy Krueger has joined me. Halloween is coming. Look at this. We heard something over here making quite a ruckus. We're thinking it's the beaver, but look at the water. That is amazing. It's so much better in real life, but I'm pretty impressed that it's getting picked up with the headlamp. Oh, good morning. There's our resident beaver in the water there. Not sure if you can see him. It is 6:50 a.m. on Saturday, October 1st. Currently 3 degrees here at the Massasauga on Conger Lake. And the water's perfect mirror, covered by a very good coat of fog and mist, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is also very damp and very cold, and I am going back to bed and climbing into my sleeping bag. Be back later. Well, good morning again. It is about 8 o'clock, and I heard Sue moving around, so I figured I'd get up. I don't know why, it's too cold. It's still 5 degrees and very chilly, but the sky looks beautiful. Still very foggy and misty. And that's about it for now. Oh, good morning. There's some cheery faces. We've got some hot chocolate.
Cheers.
Maybe a wee bit of Bailey's.
Kind of chilly.
Sue has been a busy little beaver this morning, collected a bunch of wood, and got a fire going while I was nice and warm in my sleeping bag. So thanks, Sue.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye. Well, the resident chipmunk is checking things out here, looking for some free handouts, but nothing happening here for that little guy. Sorry, dude. Well, it is 10 after 9. We sat in front of the fire, had our hot chocolates. They were delicious. Wasn't planning on cooking on the fire this morning, but because we have one going, there's nothing better than making toast or English muffins, things of the like on the fire. They're much better than frying them in the pan. So I've got those on there, getting all nice and toasty. Making ham and cheese omelets today. I actually dehydrated some Black Forest ham the other day, and I've just got some water in there. This is actually what we're waiting for right now. I forgot to put water in it first thing and rehydrate it. So just waiting for that to rehydrate. over here on our luxurious picnic table, I have cut up some cheese for the omelets, and there's 4 eggs here. I'm just gonna crack them all in here and put them in the cup so I can whisk them a little bit. And I also brought, to go on the English muffins, some Smucker's strawberry jam. Yay from the peanut gallery. All right, it's breakfast time, and got everything prepped up, ready to go. The ham is rehydrated. I just chopped it up, and I'm gonna heat it up in the pan a little bit first, just to make sure it's nice and hydrated. And then I'll add the egg, and then the cheese, and hopefully we'll get some beautiful omelets. I don't know, we'll see. The English muffins are toasted nice and brown, and they're all ready, so let's get started. Okay, omelet 1 is on the way. 1, 2, 3. Oppa! Oppa! A little brown in the middle. Not bad. I put the handle down and it's literally sliding off the table. Like, that's how crooked the table is.
Wow, Christina, that looks really delicious. Thank you.
Welcome.
On to yours. Oh, that's so good. Bon appetit, is what you say?
Yep. All right, there's my breakfast, and I cannot wait to eat it. It looks so good. Got a beautiful big heron sitting here, just a little ways down from the campsite. Doing a little fishing this morning. I guess I should say afternoon. It's already 12:15 somehow. We had just been sitting here in the sunshine. The sun finally came out. It was really wispy clouds this morning like these, and it was covering the sun, but now it's finally getting really warm. I'm still wearing 3 layers though. I think you're still wearing a lot of layers too, eh? So I was just saying it's finally getting warm.
It is.
Took a while. Just got a fish. The wind is really pushing me here. Well, it's about 20 after 1, and we're just out for a paddle. We left the campsite about an hour ago, and saw a whole bunch of wood and a really great spot to land, so I landed the canoe, and it's about half full now of firewood, so that's good. It's supposed to get a lot colder tonight, so we want to have a lot of wood to have a nice warm fire. And in the meantime, we're just in awe of these gorgeous fall colors. Beautiful. The trees are turning. You can see behind me here. And amazing how much more they've changed just since we got here yesterday. So really, really beautiful day here. It's about 16 degrees, and we're just dawdling along, paddle along the shoreline, and grabbing wood where we see it, and just enjoying the beautiful weather. Great day here in the Massasauga. Alright, it's just a little bit after 2. There's a view of our campsite from the water. We're just about back. We're going to have some lunch and continue enjoying this beautiful day. Well, it is lunchtime here at the campsite. I've got some kielbasa and some old cheddar, the Gustav one, the really good one. My bun that I made yesterday was massive, so I cut off the end of it and I brought it to eat with the kielbasa and the cheese, and it's actually really good. I also have some of these little toasts. I love these. And there's some more old cheddar, and there's some corn chips with flaxseed. And what do you have, Sue?
I have some crackers, some old marble cheddar. I had a sandwich. And yeah, my apple.
What kind of sandwich did you have?
My favorite, peanut butter and jam.
And then we got some yummy things for later. Not as good as those chocolate dipped Oreos, though. Those were amazing. So we were really cold. The wind is blowing a lot, and we don't have any more sun on the campsite. So we walked all the way through the campsite. It's like way over there somewhere, to this little spot on the other side where we can get some sun, but there's clouds. So while we're sitting here waiting, we still have a little bit of light. Sue has been entertaining us with, is that a mountain goat? Can't see it that good because the sun's not out all the way. The lynx was really good. She did a mean lynx. The puppy dog was really good too.
That's not enough sun.
It looks like an alien. With big lips.
That's right.
So we kind of did a thing. It's about 3:45. We walked over to the other end of the campsite to try to sit in the sun, but the clouds kept coming and it wasn't very warm. We were both very chilly. I came back, I put my fleece tights on. The thermometer says it's 18. I'm calling bullshit on that, but maybe in the sun, yeah. It's super windy. Sue just checked the forecast and it said,
You like to look?
beautiful.
It's like 36-kilometer-an-hour wind
Gusts, right?
Yeah.
And the wind is coming from the northeast, so it's right in front of the campsite. And the fire pit's here. We want to cook on the fire. I'm making sausages with cheese in them. They don't take long on the fire, but I also have the little potato company potatoes, and those take like an hour. So we kind of need to have a fire. I mean, we could cook without it if we had to, but
We'll use the microwave.
we have made a wind block, so I brought my tarp just in case, you know, we got some fluke rainstorm. I figured if I didn't bring it, we'd get one, so I brought it, and we just set it up. It's doubled up. It's tied to these 2 trees perfectly, and then it's also tied to that bottom log, this bottom tree, bottom of the tree, and then we put all these big heavy rocks on it. And what a huge difference it's making. Look at you, already starting to undress. Yeah. So yeah, so now we can sit down here in this little, it's kind of like drop down. So the tarp goes up to here. It's blocking all the wind. And we'll get a little bit on the fire still, but it won't be like overwhelming, so it doesn't like start a forest fire. And now we can sit here and be comfy cozy. Good idea, Sue.
Your idea, Christina.
Maybe it was my idea. Alright, we've been sawing and stomping and tromping and got a nice big pile of firewood now. We're gonna get the fire going. It's about almost 4:30, and get the potatoes on. They're gonna take about an hour at least, maybe longer. So I'm gonna get those cooking. Now that we have our nice windshield, I have managed to make it down to my tank top, but it's not going to last very long. Oh, I got a nice little fire going. The winds are picking up still. It's just a non-gusty moment right this minute, but there's actually white caps forming on the lake. So Sue has gone over to tie up the boats to be safe, because I have learned a lesson from that. And I've got the potatoes over here. I'm just preparing them. I just have to put some oil in here and half of the seasoning packet, the other half under there so Chippy can't get it. And mix it up. I'm gonna put some foil on top, cover it up, put it up on the grill, and just give it a good shake every 5 or 10 minutes until they're cooked. What's going on?
Hot chocolate.
You're not drinking hot chocolate.
Oh, did the ice give it away?
I'm pretty sure you have coconut rum and berry meal.
Maybe.
On ice.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks, Christina, for the ice.
Our cold food is done, so we're drinking the big chunk of ice that's still left. That's how cold it's been. The ice didn't melt. It was just in like a fabric cooler bag. We have a bear bin here. Don't freak out. Usually I only have the cold food for the night, and then I put everything in the bear vault. But we have a bear bin, so we just put it in there. Now, note to others, there is a small hole in the bear vaults for drainage, apparently, where a little mouse got in and kind of just poked around our garbage bag, but it was fine. At least we know now, and no issues. So keep that in mind. You should always keep your food in something that's animal proof.
Yes.
So we're waiting for the potatoes. Life is good. The wind is still blowing. Our tarp is like a sail, and it's protecting us wonderfully. And we're just sitting here by the hot fire. Got a little bit of sunshine. Got a cold drink.
Cheers.
Good company. Cheers. It's good. All right, it is just about 6 o'clock here at our campsite on Conger Lake. And we just taste tested the potatoes, and they are ready. They taste fantastic. So I have put on the sausages. These are, I believe, the Schneider's Oktoberfest cheese-filled sausage. I'm not sure if it's Oktoberfest or not, but they're the ones with the cheese in the middle. I just cut the little slits around them, and they're on the grill now. So I didn't bring any buns because I thought the potatoes are quite a bit as it is, and usually just having the bun is too much. But I do have some male Dijon mustard to dip them in, and that should be really tasty. The wind is still pretty crazy here. It's not like 70-kilometer winds like there were on my Labor Day trip, but they're 40-ish according to the Weather Network. And some of the gusts have been pretty strong, so I'm really happy we put this tarp up. It's been amazing, and I'm still sitting here just in my long sleeve and my tank. That's about it. We're just sitting here enjoying a nice beverage and waiting for the food to finish cooking so we can stuff our faces. Dinner's ready. What do you think? Looks good, eh?
Oh,
Smells
awesome.
good?
Yep.
Try something? You have to cut your potato. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're so like crackly.
Oh.
You know, they're like crispy on the outside. Little cheese in the middle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I only brought one knife, my bad.
With my spork.
I got fingers, so. Little Dijon mustard, male Dijon. I don't eat a lot of mustard, but I love it on these.
How is it?
So good. Try potato. Oh, we forgot to put the seasoning on. So don't forget.
Oh.
Whew.
Hot?
Potatoes are hot.
Oh, delish.
It's so good. Okay, bye. We're gonna go eat. I'm gonna buy my hair. We'll look in a minute. going on? It is 7:30. The sun has gone down. I completely missed it. We were putting stuff away and kind of moving around trying to keep warm. It's starting to get chilly. It's about 10 degrees and we got a nice fire going. Just gonna put some more wood on in a second. But Sue looked out and said, oh, look at the sky. And it wasn't like amazing, but it was just like a light orangey color. And I went to my tent to get something and I thought, oh, I gotta take a picture and get back there. And I don't know, I ended up doing something else and I forgot. So yeah, total fail, but there it is. And it wasn't anything spectacular, so I'm all good with it. This wind block is still kicking butt. It is so fantastic. It totally saved us. And it's so nice and cozy just sitting here by the fire with the wind not like howling and blowing. It's blowing all around us, but this block is really helping a lot. So I think we're about to make some s'mores. I just brought the dark chocolate celebration cookies with some marshmallows because I had some left over from a previous trip. And I had them with Shelly and they were really good. I missed them. I haven't had them in a while. So I can't have peanut butter right now. I'm kind of on the edge of a colitis flare the last like 3 or 4 weeks. And I haven't been out on a trip in a couple weeks since Labor Day actually because I haven't been feeling that great and I can't eat anything. It's really hard to go out on a trip. You can't eat granola bars. You can't eat nuts. No seeds. No, like the list is ridiculous. I can't have oatmeal for breakfast. Like just moderation stuff. So yeah, so anyways, I'm glad to be back out. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm trying to be really good so that I'm great for the trip next week. I'm heading out to Temagami again on Thursday, I believe. So I'll see you there. But for now, I am going to keep enjoying this beautiful fire here with my friend Sue. And gonna have some s'mores.
Here we go. Got to get the good rotisserie of the marshmallow while it expands, not setting it on fire. There it goes. See, it's fattening up. Fattening up. Getting perfect brown.
This has been Marshmallow Roasting 101 with your guest, Sue Leon. This right here, my friends, is a quality roasted marshmallow. That is exactly how I like them. I forgot to film. Here's my s'more. It's really good. Bye. We got a little color, so I finally came out. We're eating s'mores. I'm too busy stuffing my face to take pictures. Okay, see you later. Oh, it's about 9:30. The wind keeps getting really, really crazy and it's like going in circles and it's making the ashes and the stuff from the fire fly everywhere. So we've been walking around, battening down the hatches, and we just put the bear vaults away. I'm just boiling my water for my hot water bottle because it's going to go down to feels like 0 tonight. And that's about it right now. Well, it's 10 to 10 and just in the tent. It's really, really, really windy outside. The smoke and the ashes and stuff were blowing everywhere. And it just wasn't very pleasant to sit out anymore. So we put the fire out really good and packed up all our stuff. And we're in the tents. Plan is to get up early-ish, probably, you know, whenever the sun comes up. It's supposed to be really cold in the morning, but it's not supposed to warm up till like almost noon. So we're not going to wait for the warm-up to occur. We're just going to kind of get up and pack. We'll decide if we want to eat breakfast or if we're just going to have like some granola bars or something and then head out. We don't really have far to go, and it's supposed to be windy tomorrow again, windier as the day goes on, so it's probably good just to get out really quick before it gets too busy. That access can be insane, and just be nice to just kind of get out of there. Sue has to get home early, and I wouldn't mind spending the day on the couch and having a nice hot bath. It's been quite chilly, but I'm comfy cozy right now. I'm about to go to sleep, so I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning from Conger Lake. It is 7:45. The sun has just come up. Thank goodness, because it is very, very cold here. It is 4 degrees, feels like 1, and there's an extremely cold wind coming off the water. The wind has been howling all night, and as you can hear, it is still howling. But the water is not really, doesn't really seem to be affected. The wind is also coming from the northeast again, and we are paddling southwest, so that should be good. We're going west when we get to the Access Lake, but we only have a short paddle. We have just over a kilometer to get to the Portage from here, and then less than a kilometer to get to the Access. So the winds are not going to be changing anytime soon. They're going to be high for most of the morning, right up until 2 or 3 o'clock. So we're just going to have to do our best. All right, it is 8:40 and we are all packed up. Sue has just gone to do her double check to make sure we got everything, and the winds seem to have calmed down a little bit. You can still hear it in the trees. It's really, really loud. It's been blowing all night, but if you look on the water, it's not too bad at all. Thankfully, it is a tailwind for us today. It might not be as much when we get off the Portage into Woods Bay, but this part of the paddle should be fairly simple. And again, I don't even think we have a full 3 kilometers in total to paddle to get from here to the Access. We're just getting ready to get on the water, so let's get going. This one's still back here taking pictures. All right, we are on the water, 8:45, and heading to the Portage. Don't even have to paddle. Yesterday when we were sitting at the end of the campsite on the far side here, we were watching the water move, and we were saying how it looked like a river. It was just moving so quickly, and I'm not even paddling. I haven't paddled 1 stroke, already that far from the campsite. So hopefully this is a breeze, no pun intended. Turn around and paddle through again by yourself. All right, we've made it to the Portage. We've done all the things. Got the canoes ready to portage, so we're just gonna grab them first and go, and come back and get the packs. All right, it is 10 o'clock. We have just landed safely at the Access, and we are unloading the boats. There's no one here. It's nice and quiet, so we're just gonna quickly unload the boats and put everything up here, and then go get our cars and load them up. We actually found out that the left side is the boat launch and the right side is the canoe launch, where we were the other day, but I wasn't sure. And there was no sign on the water coming up, and no one's here. So we're just gonna move our stuff real quick over and then pack up and head out. Just gonna insert a video that I made at the campsite, a little recap, and we'll see you later. Really great 2 days here at the Massasauga. Did you have a good time?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Super.
Did you do it again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would too. I really, really enjoyed camping with you. It was nonstop chatter. You never know when you meet new people. We've known each other since early 2021.
That's right.
We've been talking online, and we met personally for the first time at the Outdoor Adventure Show.
Yes.
And spent quite a few hours chatting there. And so I thought, yeah, I think we can do this, and no shortage of conversation. Lots of stuff to talk about.
Yes.
Lots of good food. What was your favorite part of the trip?
Definitely your food and around the campfire and all the tips you gave me.
Yeah, and your food was good too. You brought
Thanks.
that schnitzel to surprise me. That was awesome, and those Oreos were so good. Yeah, so seen a little bit of wildlife, not too much. Weather was okay. It could have been better, but it could have been way worse. So
Yes.
grateful for October. It's October 2nd today. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll sign off. Thanks so much for watching the video, everybody. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Glad you had a great time, and we'll see you again next time. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.